What's going on, everybody? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, listen. Something happened in Detroit a couple of days ago that I find hard to believe. But it's about this lady right here. Her name is Phoebe Williams. She was 53 years old, and she's no longer with us due to a argument that occurred at a baby shower in Detroit. My thing is this. Conflict resolution is something that we all need to work on. People can push you to the limit sometimes and get your anger all the way up here, your anger level all the way up here. It's our job to control ourselves, and it's also our job to be responsible when we have guns. The reason why I'm bringing this up, guys, is because this lady was shot in the neck by a so-called friend, almost considered a family member, at a baby shower. A baby shower. I don't want to jump into the details of what happened until the end. But guys, I want you to watch this video and see how this transpired and how fast things just got out of control. And this is something, like I said before, in a lot of my other stories, it's something that looks like a movie script. Check this out.
But we begin tonight with a woman shot and killed at a baby shower by an old friend, and then that victim's son seeking revenge on the suspect. Thank you so much for joining us for 7 Action News at 6. I'm Carolyn Clifford.
And I'm Mike Duffy. The chaos played out at 2 different scenes. The shooting happened Sunday night at a house on Edmore Street on Detroit's east side. The suspect then drove herself to Detroit Police's 9th precinct, where the victim's son hit her with a vehicle.
7 Action News reporter Kimberly Craig spoke to relatives of both women and has details on what may have sparked it all.
Phoebe Williams was here at this house Sunday for a baby shower, and relatives say trouble started not long after an old friend showed up uninvited.
She a friend in the family. They've been friends since they was kids, younger. So I don't understand why would she even pull a gun out.
But that longtime friend did pull out a gun and shot and killed 53-year-old Phoebe Williams.
She don't bother nobody. She love her family for sure.
And a family member of Phoebe Williams is what that argument was about. Loved ones of both women say the two were arguing about one of Williams' sons. The friend had recently accused him of a crime, even went to Detroit police about it Friday, according to one of the woman's close relatives. Family members of Phoebe Williams say she hit her old friend during the argument, and that's when the woman pulled out a gun and shot Williams in the neck.
Y'all really was friends for real, so why pull out a gun? You could have just fought. Y'all could have just fought. You ain't have to pull a gun. There's kids in the house. Everybody, it's a lot of people in the house. Why would you pull a gun?
After shooting Phoebe, the friend started driving to Detroit's 9th precinct. What she may not have known is that Phoebe's son was apparently following her, and in the precinct parking lot is where police say he hit her with his vehicle.
When something happened like that, you gonna go with your emotions.
They're both in custody. Our female suspect is in temp serious condition at a local hospital.
Relatives of the woman suspected of killing Phoebe Williams believe it was self-defense, telling me that before she fired her gun, she was hit and spit on as she was trying to leave. Detroit police are continuing to investigate.
Even licensed gun CPO holders, which our shooter was a licensed CPO holder, they have to be responsible with their weapons.
That's really like her sister, so I don't even understand what really sparked her to even. It's just an argument.
If you can get away, call 911. Let us come and handle the situation.
In Detroit, Kimberly Craig, 7 Action News.
All right, guys, that's a story that I wanted to show you. You got so many different dynamics in that, of how things came to be and how they happened so quickly. This is like what would you do? Like, who's right and who was wrong? Think about it. They had a baby shower. The girl was considered a family friend, almost like a sibling. They've known each other since they were young. We've all had friends like that. Supposedly, her son did something, committed a crime against the lady in some way, shape, or form. The lady went and reported it. seen Miss Williams. Hey, I reported your son. He did this, he did that. Argument ensues. Supposedly, she spit on her, hit her. You know, the news article said the lady felt threatened because it's like they wouldn't let her leave. It seemed like she let that thing off and shot this lady in the neck. Fired one time, shot her in the neck. Her son's there to see that. And I'm going to tell you something. Before we move past all of this, I'm going to go one piece at a time. For her to die from being shot in the neck, it must have really been bad. And for her child and family members to see that, it was a horrific thing at a baby shower. A party where you're welcoming life into the world that hasn't yet arrived. So you're celebrating the birth of a baby while taking out the life of somebody old, of a mother, put it that way. But anyway, Detroit Police Department is not buying what she said, you know, but I mean, somebody spit on you, hit you, you know what I'm saying? Just the spitting on you part is rough. You never know when people feel threatened. My thing is, you had a gun on you inside somebody's house at a baby shower. Why would you have a gun on you? And if you felt as though you had to have a gun on you with approaching this lady, you could have approached her somewhere else. Or you didn't have to say anything, because if you filed a report against the son, evidently he's a daughter, she gonna feel about it. She gonna hear about it anyway. I think sometimes people miss the right time to contact people, and the way they come and contact them about something that's negative sets people off. You guys agree or disagree? If they was family friends, she could have called her and told her this way before they seen each other face to face. That's just the avenue I'm taking, but that's neither here nor there. His son is there. He witnesses his mother getting shot in the neck. Follows her. She leaves right out and she goes right to the police station. Now, after she shot her, she did go to the police station, but she was followed by the son. As soon as she got out the car, went to walking, he ran her right over. Boom, something you only see in the movie. What would you do if you was a son? I mean, it sounds crazy. Like you could say, oh, he's wrong, she's wrong, or the lady's wrong for shooting her in the baby shower. This whole thing is just strange. I mean, it's but I'm going to tell you something, though. And, you know, we haven't seen a police report or anything like that, but we just going on the story. If everything is the way they said it was, you notice one person's dead, another person's critically injured. But the one that supposedly started the whole thing is still walking around, the son. Another thing I'm going to say before I get out of here, guys, is what the aunt said. Or the young lady that was doing all the talking with the sunglasses on. I think she meant well with what she said, and I think she honestly believed what she said. But I want you to hear this. I want to see if you guys noticed it too. She said she didn't have to shoot her. They could have just fought it out. Like men, you shouldn't be fighting anyway. I mean, did any of you guys hear that? It's like, it's crazy how nowadays the whole dynamic is just fight and then let it go. You know, because we're mad at each other. I mean, it ain't gonna prove who's wrong or right. Let's just fight, get it over with, and then move on. That lady, 53 years old, what's she doing trying to physically fight somebody? I was just thinking. But I mean, really, like the way this is drew up, it's something like out of a movie script. Friend shoots friend at a event. Her son sees it and takes a vengeance on her, following her to the police station. Man, all in all, it's sad. It's sad. I think it could have been handled a different way, but I mean, all these cases are like that where they can be handled a different way. And I wish Miss Phoebe Williams was still here. Her son is still here. I wonder if he has guilt, because all of this came from a situation with him. Now, I don't know how old this boy is. But if he's a grown man, I don't even think this lady should have went to Phoebe Williams and said anything to her. Because, I mean, it is what it is. But sad all the way around. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Music Channel. Leave me a comment, man. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.